can't stop you, huh?
I'm ready, all weather gear. Alvin, from an offensive standpoint, to be able to run at the pace that you are right now with the bigs that you have on the floor and to be scoring the way that you are, what's impressed you most through the first 2 games?
The key thing there is 2 games.
Sure.
2 games. I just think that it's something that we tried to emphasize in training camp from day one, and it's stuff that we talked about before we even got to training camp. Is that we have very, very athletic bigs. We got a good rotation of 3 of them, and when you do that and you're able to spread the floor and you got skilled big guys, we try to take advantage of what we can do best, and we can get out and run and spread the floor and try to make plays that way. Obviously, we're not going to average 140 points for the year. I'd pretty much tell you that, okay? But I do think that we can consistently run and try to open the floor up. And there's on nights where we shoot the ball well, we will be capable of scoring, pretty high numbers. But it's a really, really, really small sample, So I wouldn't get too excited about that until you have 15, 20 games up there, and then I think you pretty much are what you are from that standpoint.
Along the status of your conditioning as at this point, I mean, do you feel like you guys are?
Oh, I think we're okay. I don't think we're great by any stretch of the imagination, but I think we're ahead of where we thought we would be right now, to be honest with you, because you didn't want anyone coming into training camp in top physical condition. They would be burned out before Christmas comes. So I think we're on the right path right now, and we'll see what happens.
Is it an advantage knowing how they played last season, that they had an idea entering this training camp, how fast you guys were?
Oh, I think it helped, and I think they enjoyed playing that way last year, and we had some success doing it that way. So I think coming into training camp, they felt like if we can improve in that area and play a little faster, and and also keep the turnovers at a workable spot, that we could have some success. So we'll have to wait and see.
With the pace y'all are playing at, points allowed isn't necessarily going to demonstrate how your defense is. What numbers do you look at to see if you're running good defense?
Well, I think you got to look at transition points, because that also factors into, are we turning the ball over and having live turnovers? And then I think you do have to look at the field goal percentage, because if you're doing a good job defensively, those 10, 12 extra possessions, if teams are making 6 of them, then you're not been very good. But if all of a sudden those 10 extra possessions, they're shooting 33 or 34% or something like that, then I think that's the factor. But if they're shooting in the 50s, then we're giving up way too many easy baskets.
Coach, the Clippers feature some guys that are really talented at getting to the free throw line. That combined with the new rule changes, is that something you guys are game planning for defensively?
Well, I think what has happened with and they're not rule changes, guys. Those rules have been in place forever. I think they're emphasizing them more this year. But yeah, they've got some guys that are fantastic. I think Lou Williams he was born to score. He's done that since he walked into this league, and so he's been really good at getting to the foul line. And they listen. I work for Doc, and the one thing you can say about his team, they're going to play extremely hard and they're going to be well coached. And so it doesn't really matter. They don't have this star guy, this featured guy, or anything like that. But they've got guys that are going to play well and play together. And they've been impressive. They lined up and beat Houston, and you watch them and see them play against Oklahoma City and things like that. And they're doing what they have to win. And Doc's team has a tendency to get better as the season goes on anyway. So it's going to be a great challenge tonight. I think they got one of the premier backcourts defensively. One guy played for Doc, and Patrick Beverly is as good as anyone on the ball. So it's going to be a challenge for us they do a good job of disrupting your offense and the flow of your offense, and we've got to do a good job of making sure that we get into our offense.
Does anything about the rookie Shea Gilgeous-Alexander stand out to you?
Love him. I love him. I think he's, he is the things that he's doing right now as a player that young, and given the opportunity that Doc has given him, he's taking advantage of it. I think he's a really cool customer under pressure, and I don't think anybody really takes him out of his game, and he's got good size, and he's going to get better. So he's played really good basketball. Ralph, we love you, man. Okay. We love you. We love you. We love you, man. Yeah. This is a few games for you.